7 months ago, I made my first themed build for the Herald of Adar. Today we're going to dive into the madness of Ao. Yeah, that's right. It sounds kind of weird, but his name is Ao. A and then O is basically the god of everything. And to fit the theme, I decided to go with the multi-class Bard Paladin. So that's basically what this build is going to be. I'm not going to go into too many details with the mods, but if you want to see my list of mods, you can check my older videos. This one's just going to be straight levels 1 to 12 Bardadin build. So if that sounds interesting, go ahead and subscribe, sit back, grab a snack, and then check my description for a little bit more backstory on Ao. Then we're going to put this larvae in Lae'zel's eye. Cover your eyes if you're squeamish. Ao. Get it? It's Ao. Oh, is this where I even get into this? Alright, for race, you can go wood half-elf, or just wood elf for the extra movement and stealth proficiency. Githyanki is fine, and even Drow is fine because of the rapier proficiency it gets. Going with the sword bard, it could actually be pretty devastating, but I'm gonna go with Kurz, just because he starts off as a paladin, and we're gonna start the build off as a paladin. Alright, for paladin subclass, if you have the mod, go Oath of Conquest, just because it makes a little bit more sense. Here are the tenets. I'll let you pause and read that if you need to. And then you get the action Chosen Adversary. Mark an enemy as your focus point of your zealous pursuit. You have advantage on attack rolls against the target, and when you hit them with a melee attack, they might become frightened until the end of their next turn, or when they take damage. And this lasts for 3 turns with a distance of 9 meters, and enemies have to make a wisdom save. If you don't have this one, and you have the vanilla ones, Oath of Vengeance is a good one, but Oath of the Ancients is a really good one because it has a heal, so it depends on your playstyle. Like I said, I'm going to go Oath of Conquest for your deity. Let's see if they even have him. I could put Unknown God. Yeah, we'll put Unknown God for AoE. And then, since we picked Kurz, we're stuck with this background Noble, but if you want the stronger background, pick like Soldier or something. These stats are okay. Yeah, you're gonna want strength and charisma, but we can make dexterity go down to 10. It's gonna hurt our initiative, but we can make our constitution go up to get the +2 to constitution checks. We'll have +3 here to hopefully get the Hag's Hair to help us get to 20 fast. And then our charisma at 15 is decent as well. Skill proficiencies, you're going to want something like athletics, because the avatar of Ao would probably be like, well, from what I read, that he's like the only time he's ever mingled with mortals is he was a towering, terrifying presence. But we have +2 to all this stuff, +4 because of our charisma, So go ahead and put it in something like insight maybe. You get 2, so I'm just gonna do athletics and insight. And yeah, that's the avatar of AO. Let's start going through the levels. For whatever reason, it didn't record this part, so we'll show Paladin level 2. This is where you get to the smites, and this is as far as we're going in Paladin. We're not going too far. I grab great weapon fighting because early on, level 2, great weapon fighting is probably your best bet. You can always respec and get your money back from withers. Yeah, I get a feat here only because of a mod, but you don't have to use that mod. You can get your feat at normal intervals. For your spells here, you're going to want to get all the smites. So Searing, even though it takes concentration, Thunder, and Wrathful. You could probably get a heal here too. I like getting command because you can command someone to drop their weapon, then you can steal it. Cure Wounds is good too. Yeah, I said that already. Bless. This ceremony one. That's from like the updated spell list. Now level 3 is when we're gonna switch. Yeah, to Bard. This is a very strong class. Go ahead and pick Vicious Mockery because that's really good. You can get disadvantage on a creature's attack rolls. And then your second one can be anything besides True Strike. Anything here. Friends, if you want to be way better at conversations. Dancing Lights. I'm going to go with Thunderclap here because I like that spell, but Light is good. Mage Hand, Blade Ward, Minor Illusion is good for setting up like traps or whatever. But Thunderclap I just picked because it's a new spell. Here, make sure you get the Healing Word because you can pick up people off the ground with a bonus action. Dissonant Whispers is nice. You can frighten your target. Does psychic damage, and they have to make a wisdom save, so that one's pretty nice to have along with Tasha's Hideous Laughter, which takes concentration. But you can send a creature prone. And then here, take off Heroism, and you put like Thunder Wave so you can knock people off cliffs. Eventually we're going to get ritual spells because we don't want to be using our spell slots on spells. We want to save our spell slots for smites. We're going to have a lot of spell slots. That's what's good about the Bardadin. Alright, now we're going to pick, since we're a bard, we got to pick a skill proficiency. And I think here I pick, Deception and keep it at +5. That sounds good. I'm like really low. You put in acrobatics and all that stuff, but that's good for Asterion, if you're playing with Asterion. Forgo this part. Unless you want to, like, the feats are pretty good. Great Weapon Master, that's what you're going to need. But you're only going to get like 3 of them. I'm getting like 10 feats. It's crazy. Alright, now you're at level 4. And this is when we're going to get Song of Rest, which is an extra short rest. That's why my favorite class is Bard with Warlock, but Bard with Paladin is nice just for these Divine Smites. For spells, you can go Sleep, you can don't go Heroism. Eventually we'll get the ritual spells. But for now, just have someone in camp with those. But eventually, yes, we are going to get those. You can get Earth Tremor here if you want to play with a new spell. Eventually, I'm just going to do ASI, I think, right? Oh, here's Tasha's feats down here. But I'm gonna pick up Sentinel. Looks like, yeah. Which is Sentinel's good. Basically Sentinel. If someone like attacks your friend, you can attack them back. It's pretty useful. Alright, now Bard level 3 is when you get the subclass. It says cutting words right here because it defaults to lore Bard, right? Yeah. And if you're playing like Explorer mode, yeah, you might want to play lore Bard. But we're doing Sword Bard. Yeah, cutting words. Use your wit to distract a creature and sap it of its confidence. So you basically cause like disadvantage. We're not going to get that. We got to pick a level 2 spell here though. Let's see what I pick. Hold person is like really good. It's a really good paladin spell. You hold someone in place, then every single hit you land on them is just critical hit. Very strong. See, College of Lore, Valor, bleh. We're going to College of Swords. But yeah, College of Lore if you can't multi-class. Like if you can only do all 12 points to Bard, do Lore Bard, because then you get more magical secrets. Swords Bard only gets magical secrets 1 time. And then I think Lore Bard gets it like 3 times. Yeah, so College of Swords. What's special about this one is the flourishes that we get down here. They cost a bardic inspiration, and we're gonna have tons of those. So we're gonna have tons of bardic inspirations and spell slots. Here, pick a new fighting style. You want to go 2 weapon fighting if you want to hold 2 swords. Or go dueling if you want to go sword and shield. There's gloves that give you 2 weapon fighting if you really want it to. Now we get 2 expertise. Oh, wait, do I go back? Yeah. I go back and get dueling because I have Ketheric's hammer and shield that I test with it. And then I have a 2-handed sword that I test later too. But here's the expertise. +7 deception and intimidation, so we're very intimidating. You replace a spell. Get rid of Tasha's right here. Since we have hold person, we don't need Tasha's. Because you can't cast both. You can get heat metal if you're near the crash, or get the Yankee area, because they all wear metal, so you can heat their metal up, but that costs concentration as well. So just be mindful which ones you pick. Enlarge reduce is pretty good because when you're enlarged, your strength goes up. Mirror image is good to like get away. I should have picked mirror image. In hindsight, I like utilizing mirror image. I don't know why I keep. I forgot about shockwave or shatter rather. But eventually, we're gonna get long strider, speak with animals, and featherfall. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get it right now. Get rid of Tasha since we have hold person for concentration. Pick up long strider. We're gonna start getting ritual spells. We're at level 5. And it's safe to do too, because as I said, you don't want to waste your spell slots. You'll see how many spell slots we get total when I demonstrate it. But you're gonna want to like save those for smites. Because smites only come back after a long rest. So the song of rest isn't going to really do much. Get minor illusion here. Oh yeah, never mind, I read this and I was like, it can clean dirt. I don't know why you'd want to clean dirt. But that's interesting that you can. ignite torches too. That's pretty cool. What spell did I got here? We're at level 6. Wow, speak with animals. That's a good, probably the next best ritual spell. Because being able to talk to animals, you can learn a lot. Featherfall is nice for exploring. You can jump off tall mountains without everybody dying. Kinetic Jot. Oh yeah, there we go. What are we gonna replace? Are we gonna replace Earth Tremor? Are we gonna replace Earth Tremor? Because we don't really need Earth Tremor. Yeah, replace that with Featherfall. And we got all the ritual spells. Yeah, you're gonna put all your feats into ASI because going 2 Paladin and then 10 Bard, you're only gonna get 2 feats total, I believe. I believe if you go 10 Bard, you only get 2 feats. It might be 3, I could be wrong. Mine's not really helpful because it says that I'm getting a feat like every level. But our Bardic Inspiration is improved, so that's good. Level 3 spells, I usually go with Fear. It's a good spell. Hypnotic Pattern is pretty much the same, except when they're inside the pattern they can't move or anything. Fear makes them drop their weapons, so I don't know. They both last for 2 turns. Both require concentration. You're probably going to want to cast these spells as like a bonus action, so you can follow up with it. I don't have the gloves that you need. The gloves of the scoundrel. I should have went back and got it, but I think I went way past it on this playthrough. Bam, now we're getting Bard level 6 extra attack. So we're at level 8 total. So you're getting your extra attack at level 8. It's not too bad. That's like Act 2. You get blindness. Stinking cloud. Blindness sounds cool. It sounds like something that the Avatar Veil would be able to do. Do I replace the spell here? I don't think so. No. Alright, now another feats. I get a whole bunch of feats. It's crazy. Which one do I get this time? Oh yeah, these bottom ones. Those are from Tasha's. It's a mod in the mod manager. I think I was looking at these. I probably could have, in hindsight, I probably could have took Crusher because I used Catheric's hammer. But it would have only worked for the hammer. It only works for bludgeoning weapons. Here I could get protection or archery if I wanted to do fighting initiate. Eldritch Adept. It doesn't give you Eldritch Blast, so that's kind of lame. It just gives you an Eldritch Invocation. And then you got Fey Touch. Then you got Meta Magic, and you got the Telepath and Telekinetic. Telepath gives you Detect Thoughts. Telekinetic lets you cast Mage Hand as a cantrip. And then as a bonus action you can shove people. So you can push people off cliffs with a freaking Mage Hand. That's pretty cool. Shield Master. It all depends on what weapons you're using. Like I can pick polearm master here. Now I can use polearms. Polearms are good because they got extra reach. You don't usually see people even using polearms, but that extra reach can come in handy. Bard level 7, Paladin level 2, so this is level 9. We're going to get level 4 spells. Greater invisibility is decent. I like Dimension Door more because it doesn't cost concentration or anything. But invisibility is good because you can set up some pretty nice stealth stuff. Dimension Door, you can be stealthy too, though. You can go around people's peripherals. I'm not going to replace anything. Yeah, having all these feats, it does make you kind of feel overpowered, but it is cool being able to use these feats like Mage Slayer. When someone casts a spell, you can attack them back with advantage. It's pretty good. Attack caster. You can use reaction. Break concentration, so it's good to, like, if you want to break an enemy's concentration on some. Bard level 8. We're getting there. Yeah, you would get a feat here. What spell do I pick? I can't remember what spell I pick. Even with the modded spells, still it's so hard to pick which, pick a spell. Because you don't want to have a wasted spell slot. Silvery barbs. Cloud of daggers is good because you can put it in a doorway. People can go through it. It requires concentration and it's level 2, so it's pretty much the same spell slot as a whole person. Speak with the dead, ritual. So you gotta get a ritual spell here. Knock. You unlock any lock. Enthrall. Never pick Enthrall. I don't think Enthrall's that good. Yeah, I guess enlarge, reduce. Which would be good because that means you can go in the holes and stuff. If you need to sneak in somewhere. This is what, level 10, so you'd probably be around Act 3. There's some, like, places you can sneak into. Now we're just gonna, just get ability improvement. I'm just gonna do that and just put in charisma. Now level 11, Bard level 9. Getting a spell. We got old monster. Since we have old person. Then we can replace something. Replace, like, hypnotic pattern with dominate person. So we have old monster and dominate person. And old person. And then just, for feats, just go into ASI, ability, skill improvement. We're going to put in charisma, get it to 20. And then here's level 12. Get a feat. Improve Bardic Inspiration to 1d10 now. So the Bardic Inspirations are really good. This is why you do 10 levels into Bard, and you only need 2 levels into Paladin. You start off Paladin, so it gives you heavy armor. And then with the Flourishing Strikes, you can have, you can hit 2. If you get crits, you can hit 2 Divine Smites. Planner Binding, if you think you're going to need that, I usually never use it. Or Seeming. I usually never do, like, disguise, like, spy stuff. But here we go pick up Greater Invisibility. Or Flight. Oh, this is Magical Secrets. We get this at level 10. So you get to pick like a super freaking good spell from the wizard spellbook. So these are all the spells. There's a lot of them. Because of the mod manager too. Unlocked a lot of them. Haste is a really good one for a paladin. Yeah, I go with haste, and then get another one that doesn't really require concentration. Conjure elemental would have been good, but I like going banishing smite. Might as well, because this is like the only way you can get it in this game. Alright, now we can get our skill expertise and get our athletics of plus 13. That is high. And then we have plus 8 insight. Don't replace a spell and then just go ASI. Boom. Alright. No. We're not gonna level. Real quick, going over the gear for helmet. I'm wearing the Grim Skull helm. I'll put down in the description where to get all these item pieces. But the Grim Skull helm is nice because attackers can't land critical hits on you, and it gives you the cantrip Hunter's Mark, the adamantine splint armor. All incoming damage is reduced by 2, and when a melee attacker hits you, the attacker is sent reeling for 3 turns. This is really good if they get close range. You can do some defense. For boots, I like to wear the Hell Desk boots. With these boots, the Hell Crawler clash action allows you a nice little jump where wherever you land, it does like fire damage. And then I do Luminous Gloves. When the wearer deals radiant damage, the target receives 2 turns of radiating orb. You can put this on if you're doing a lot of smites, divine smites. Or you can get Legacy of the Masters is a good one. But I like just going with Luminous Gloves. The jewelry doesn't really matter. And then the melee weapon. So we got 2-handed and we have 1-handed, right? So we can get Kether's Warhammer and his shield. That'll put us at 20 armor class. And it's actually pretty decent damage. Let's try it out. Well, so remember you're a paladin, so you can come here and manually turn off your smites. You can turn them off so they only proc on critical hits. It's probably the best way to play it, so it's not always popping up. Because if you're going to do a higher level smite, you can just pick it. Like that. Alright, let's test some combat. Alright, we're gonna go top left corner this time since we're gonna try and initiate some combat here. I was trying to loot the Steel Watcher, make them angry, but it wasn't working, so yes, let's do the next best thing. Alright, so this is our spells. These are our bardic flourishes. Alright. Since there's a few of them, I'm going to use haste. And then let's start combat. Oh, I missed.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Can't believe I missed that. Alright, let's try and fight him. There's only 2 of them. And I used haste already. So since there's 2 of them, we can do slashing flourish, melee. Oh, it's not gonna reach. So, in a case like that, we need to do slash and flourish ranged. This one's a little close, but can I back up? Yeah. I can back up, but I don't need to. No, I have haste. So you have to make sure when you have haste, you don't use searing smite, because it puts them on fire, and that requires concentration. Thunder smite doesn't, but wrathful does, because you're also casting fear with it. Alright, and then we can do bolt of celestial light because of the bow and arrow we got. And then I'm gonna go out with a melee. And one more melee. I lied. Now I'm invisible. Hit him from invisibility. Alright, now it's his turn. Or her turn. This Catharic's Warhammer with his shield is actually pretty strong. Alright, now the avatar is going to go up and finish you off, so hopefully you had a nice life. Alright. Alright, that was Catharic's hammer and shield, and you can see right there our armor class is 20, so it's not bad. Let's switch to greatsword or great axe. Could show that one off. It does do the extra fire damage, and it makes him look like real badass. The moonlight glaive gets you some nice skills since we have proficiency with it. But Sword of Chaos, really good. Great sword. Here's the stats. And yeah, martial weapons. Yep, we have proficiency with great swords, obviously, because we are a paladin. I like that little violin on my back. Yeah, don't mind the level up. It's trying to level me up to level 13, but the guide's only for level 12. Let me speed this part up. There we go. Why are they saying help? See, and this is the beauty of using old person. Just whack that guy. This guy's getting out of it. They're both dead, and this last person. Oh, they witnessed me committing a crime, so let's just attack. Where's the guard? And we have... Okay, well, Shadowheart's gonna come up here. 4 people up top. Oh, wait. 4 patrolling fists or whatever. Can't they do fear? Oh, yeah. Let's just get Shadowheart. Can she create water? Yes. We have a lot of spell shards. Or not spell shards, but spell slots. Oh, counter spell? Yeah. We needed a counter spell. Interesting. Holy weapon. But just gonna end the turn. She still has shield blow.
Actually, I'll let this one play out.
Yeah, Shadowheart's level 20 cleric, so I just picked her up because she was already just chilling there. So let's do a divine smite level 5. There we go, and we're invisible. They're gonna attack Shadowheart, of course. They don't even realize I'm right next to them. So the Dark Urge cloak is like, there's nothing better than it. Let's try another Courage Stroke Water. Damn. He's gonna counterspell every single water. Excuse me. Alright, let's do a flourishing melee. Wait, that's not flourishing, that's knockback, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's mobile flourish. Slashing flourish melee. Here we go. Now we can hit 2 people. If it, it'd have been nice to proc, what's it called there. So let's try it again. Trying to get a crit. Oh, didn't even matter. Didn't even need a crit. Now there's only one more guy left. Like, he's in trouble. Let's just have her hold him. Alright. Oh. Who are you talking to? Alright. That's pretty much it though. Yeah, I showed you guys the flourishes, the smites, the haste, like everything that makes this class pretty strong. Let's hit him at the highest level of Divine Smite. And then boom, 1 hit kill. That is the avatar of AO. He's a towering orc, so it kind of makes sense with the story. If you enjoyed this, this is like a sequel to my Herald of Adar. I did a Herald of Adar and I did an avatar of AoE, so hit like and subscribe, I guess. Thank you.